Hello, Collective. This is Tan from Artemis Oracle doing your reading today. I hope you're all doing well and staying safe. This video or this reading is being filmed on December 23rd. So it's the eve of Christmas Eve. So I hope the holiday season is starting off well for you and that you enjoy the time that you spend with your family, your friends, or even the time that you're spending on your own. So we're going to do a love reading for the collective. And I already pulled a card. Actually, I fell out of the deck as I was shuffling. So we're going to see what the message is, and then we're going to clarify it with tarot. And if necessary, I could pull more messages from the Lover Oracle or as well, or from other message cards that I have brought with me. So let's see what the message is. You've triggered me. Wow. Okay. So this could be your energy. This could be what you're thinking. Someone has either triggered you or you have triggered someone. Someone is triggered. Someone is triggered. And triggered could be in multiple ways when it comes to a love situation. It could be like you've probably activated someone's heart chakra. You could also have done or said something that you may have done or said something that may have caused someone to start to reflect on why they feel triggered. I mean, when someone gets triggered, I would hope, if I'm triggered, that I would learn from it. Like, okay, why does this bother me so much? Kind of go into that introspective mode. So that could be what is happening. Triggers could be anything. It could be something you said, something you did, something they saw. But let's find out what this triggered is about. Spirit angels, guides, thank you so much for allowing me to be a lesson. Messages for the collective that is rise. What messages does the collective need to know with regards to the you've triggered me? This is a love reading for the collective. What does the collective need to know about the you've triggered me card? You've triggered me. What is this you triggered me? What is this card? Definitely had to be something that was said. Something that is causing someone to go inward, start to think, start to analyze. The swords are about communication. They're also about ideas, thoughts. But with the King of Swords coming out, it's something that has to do with the truth. It could be about some sort of truth. Sometimes we could say something that is true and it could trigger somebody. Sometimes people don't like hearing the truth. What else? We got Knight of Swords coming up, but then we also have the Seven of Cups in reverse. You know what I'm thinking? You've said something that made somebody think. Whatever you said, it triggered them, but it probably, like I mentioned, introspection. Someone having to go within, trying to gain understanding about why something triggered them. But with that trigger, it caused them to go into that analytical mode, try to gain some sort of understanding, gain clarity. And with the Seven of Cups in reverse, that's indicating that someone is no longer confused about something. Maybe there were like different options, different things going on that was distracting, or maybe this person was confused about different options and now they know what the clear choice is. But with the Knight of Swords, the Knights are about action. They take action. So someone has either been imparted some sort of truth that caused there to be a need for clarity, or it gave someone clarity about what action they need to take. When I look at the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Wands, which indicates that someone is already thinking about the future. Before the Three of Wands, that's being at a crossroads, trying to decide what action you should take, But right here, it's like you already made your decision and you're waiting for your ships to come in. You're trying to see if whatever decision you made, what is going to come out of it. So the King of Swords is an Aquarius. Seven of Cups is water sign energy, but that's just about illusions, delusions, confusion, dreams. But maybe someone had a dream that provided clarity, or maybe someone, like I said, is no longer being confused. Okay, I want to know what were they confused about exactly. I mean, when it comes to love, maybe there was a lot of, if this person was juggling, if they had different options and stuff, maybe they're figuring who the best choice is and who they should direct their actions to. Okay, but let's find out. Tell me about the Seven of Cups. Yeah, we have 7 coming out with the 7 of Swords. So there may have been some sort of deception, maybe self-sabotage. Somebody could also be taking back their power, you know? 7 of Swords with the 7 of Cups in reverse. So maybe, okay, it's very clear, Dan. Maybe somebody is seeing someone as, maybe someone is saying the truth about someone. They're saying the truth about someone, and they're saying that this person has been deceptive, right? But what does this have to do with the collective? What does the 7 of Swords have to do with the collective? That card. Page of Pentacles. So it's about some sort of offer coming in. Wow, these cards came out. The Page of Cups, the Fool, and the King of Cups. What the heck? At the bottom of the deck is 4 of Swords, which is about taking time to rest, recuperate, heal, meditate. Heal, I said, right? When I was looking at this card, it made me think about someone who was looking back at the past, because you see he's running forward, but he's looking back. So I feel like someone is getting clarity about a past situation with someone. And with the Page of Pentacles, this has to be, it could be someone who is either coming in with an offer, it could be a past person that came with an offer, or it could be someone new coming in with an offer. But with the Page of Pentacles and Page of Cups, with the Fool, this end of King, I think this is kind of going towards new with the Fool, right? I think it could also be someone that's maybe getting clarity, understanding, no longer confused about 2 people that they may be dealing with. Like I said, options. And they want to go towards, they're looking back on these 2 people, probably looking back on the experience they had with these 2 people. And we did have the 2 of Swords. So those could be the 2 options. You know, maybe this person started something new, maybe communicating with 2 other people. And now they're realizing, like, okay, they already know who they're going to want to have a new beginning with, right? They want to have a beginning with, a new beginning. And with the King of Cups is indicating that this person wants to go towards the Cups energy, because we have the Page of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is earth sign energy, and Page of Cups is water sign energy. But then we have the Fool with it's like a new beginning with a water sign energy, right? So this could be, and I said communication, right? Communicating with 2 different people, one a water sign, one an earth sign. This person wants to kind of probably have a brand new start, and it could be with a water sign energy. But I feel like if it is like the person choosing, let's say they are choosing the water sign energy, right? They're more clear about who that they want to be with the water sign energy. I think this is taking the relationship to a different level. With the Page going to King of Cups, you know, that's like a hop, skip, and jump to a different level in a relationship, right? It doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to go to the water. It could easily mean they could be going to the Page of the Pentacles, you know. But like I said, they're communicating. Pages communicate. They give messages. So they may have been messaging with 2 people, you know. And that may have caused some sort of mental conflict with them. Seven may be significant. Those are the only numbers that I see here. And 0 is starting from scratch, you know, and the 4. Okay. So when it comes to this love, I want to know, but what does the Seven of Pentacles have to do? I said, what does the Seven of Pentacles have to do with the collective? Yeah, it's looking like the person may have been talking to two people, but then they like the understanding, the clarity. They're gonna have they want to start something new with the water sign energy. But I want to know, what's this new beginning they want to have though? Okay, they want see, and I said that it's a hop, skip, and jump, like from a page to king. That's like a big transition, you know. Yeah, this person wants to communicate very quickly to see the Pentacle energy. But this is Nine of Pentacles, and this is someone who is grounded, stable, secure, abundant. Someone who's nurturing, you know, who takes care of themselves, take care of the people that they care about. This is Minor Arcana Empress, basically. Well, what is this Nine of Cups energy? Who is this Nine of Cups? I want to know if it's a water sign or the Pentacle. Who is the Nine of Cups? That card just flew. And it's Ten of Pentacles. Wow, this card, I want to go. The Ten of Pentacles flew. Sorry. Ten of Pentacles. When you see like this is something, like this person doesn't want someone to be single anymore. They may be wanting to commit to this person, commit long term, because to reach your Ten of Pentacles, that takes a lot of time, effort, and investment. But we have the Four. So there may be a level of dissatisfaction, uncertainty with this offer, or coming with this offer, or making this offer to this Nine of Pentacles energy, the single energy. Tell me about the King of Cups. No. Tell me about why the hesitancy. I feel like, you know, if there's a bit of hesitancy, I think it has to, in the Five of Cups, flow out in the reverse. The Five of Cups in reverse. The Five of Cups is basically about it's focusing on the two cups, looking at the bright side, focusing on the positive, because the Five of Cups is it's a sad energy. It's an energy about grief, disappointment, looking back in the past, but you know, like being stuck in the past, looking at the pain that you've experienced in the past when it comes to emotional matters, right? Matters of the heart. But then you have but not looking at the Two of Cups that's available. But this person is now seeing that it is possible. Maybe someone has lost faith that they could possibly have a relationship or be in a relationship, but now things are looking up. I see, because there have past experiences. You know, the wounded warrior, someone who's experienced a lot, but is someone who perseveres, who doesn't give up. They could be tired, they could be broken, but they still have some optimism. You know, they're still optimistic after facing a lot of obstacles in their life. And it could be it doesn't have to be obstacles within the love realm. It could simply be that their life has been very challenging. There has been a lot of obstacles, a lot of hiccups, but this is someone who somehow, you know, shows up even when it's difficult to. I also want to say that this person is someone who, easily, this person may have been very much caught up in their head with the King of Swords energy, being very logical, very analytical, maybe even cold, you know, possibly not in their using more logic and their brain than they were their heart. So maybe this person is more open, more emotionally receptive to receiving and giving love, despite whatever they felt in the past, whatever past disappointment they've experienced, because now they're having a more positive outlook with the Five of Cups being in the reverse, you know? So this is a sad card, but in the reverse, it kind of becomes a card of optimism, you know, like looking at the cup half full as opposed to being half empty. Yeah, knowing that a brighter future lies ahead, that there's so much left to explore, especially with possibly meeting somebody, that there are many people, and maybe that's what they were doing. Maybe they were exploring their options, but then they're realizing who the best option is for them, and they want to go towards that. But there may have been some sort of fear in the past that kind of held them back. But I think the clarity that they're gaining and the action that they want to take, a clear action, but the Knight of Swords, after gaining clarity and being more, and gaining clarity with the Seven of Cups in the reverse, they know exactly what they need to do, what they want to do. Okay. So I want to know about the Knight of Swords. Tell me about the Knight of Swords. Excuse me. Yeah, this person wants a new beginning. Whatever clarity that they've gained, it's ignited some fire within them. And the Knight of Swords is someone who tends to be maybe acting irrationally, maybe shooting from the hip, acting impulsively. So this person, but I feel like it's more so like with this Ace of Wands is indicating a spark. So something triggered, like you've triggered me. It caused, oh wow, this card just fell. And like, oh wow, okay, these cards fall in the reverse. It's the Page of Wands in the reverse and the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Maybe in the past, the person has experienced some sort of relationships where it may have been passion based, may have just simply been just sex, strictly sex. And they probably experienced some, what do you call it? Because since this is in the reverse, if this was in the upright, this person probably had low self-worth, probably didn't think much of themselves, probably thought that the only thing that they had to offer was the wand, nothing else, nothing more, nothing less, just the wand. But then with this being a reverse, it's like this person is realizing that they have more to offer. And they know that they deserve, they deserve to have more, that they want more. And they're open to receiving more, open to giving more, But the Page of Wands is like indicating like maybe this person has been, maybe saying things, because I know the Page of Wands, they say, Alex Hill's Tarot, she says that the Page of Wands is like the liar, but with it in the reverse, so probably this person has probably said things that they didn't really mean. Their words, whatever they were communicating, had no value. So whatever it is now, I think they're changing that behavior. Maybe they're understanding that, maybe there is some truth in what they're saying, but it's just a matter of like, who they're telling this truth to. I hope that makes sense. But that's with the Page of Wands. So I think this is a new beginning, though. This person already knows what action they want to take, and is to start off something new. Maybe they're no longer having that belief that they're unworthy, and maybe not wanting to communicate. With the Page of Wands in reverse, though, it's like maybe they're going to change the way they operate. Maybe this person may have been flirty. Maybe they're no longer going to do that, and they're going to be communicating more. Instead of the communication being flirty, it may possibly be more even serious. Like whatever they're going to be talking about, it's going to be of substance. It's going to have value, because maybe what they were communicating in the past didn't have value. I don't know. All right, so we clarified this, new beginning, 9 to 10 Pentacles. It's like taking someone and going into a committed relationship, but there may have been past hurts, pains. Wow, look at the bottom of the deck. It's the Lovers. Look at that. So, wow, we have 8 showing up, 10. We have 4. We did see the 4 of Swords show up. We got 5, 5. That would be so cool if we see the 10 of Cups with the King of Cups. That'd be really cool. So tell me about the King of Cups. Tell me about the King of Cups. Cups. Wow. So that Knight of Wands was the card that hopped out, which is very fitting because the Knight of Wands is like fiery energy, very passionate. We had the Ace of Pentacles. We had the Two of Wands with the King of Cups. And then this card, what's this? Ooh, okay, someone's anxious. So this King of Cups, and we have 999. 999. That may be significant. That is 27. Reduces down to 9. We're in a 9 year. Something's ending. This person is maybe stressed out about the future, stressed out about what lies ahead, about this new beginning. But it's something that they're kind of determined to kind of push past. Let me look at the bottom of the deck. They want to collaborate. They want to work together, you know? Work together, celebrate, spend time together. Look at that. We have the Four of Wands and the Three of Cups. Three of Cups. Three of Pentacles with the Four of Wands and the Three of Cups. We got 3 showing up. So we have double numbers. 3 5 9 We have 8 We have, we have 7 showing up. Look, boundaries. Somebody needs boundaries. That's the word that just popped. Somebody has to put up their boundaries, you know. But this person wants to come together, work together. You may work with this person, but you and this person may be, I feel like, well, like I said, it's like the relationship moving to a different level because we have the 10 of Cups showing up. No, sorry, the 10 of Pentacles, right? This is about longevity, long-term commitment. To reach the 10 of Pentacles, you have to be very committed. It takes a lot of hard work. It takes dedication. It takes focus, drive, you know. It takes passion, creativity, actions, you know, optimism with the hope. With the Fool card is being optimistic, you know. But here it's like, I feel like this person may be understanding that whoever they're going to choose, if there's a choice, right? The person they're going to choose is someone that they're going to ultimately want to have the 10 of Pentacles in marriage with, you know, because this is usually like a marriage card. People say 1111, and I'm like, I think that's just made up. I know it's like, because I think that's made up. These are just 4 wands. But I mean, it's cute with the 1111. That's cute, right? But you take it as it resonates. But the 3 and then the 4. So I feel like some of this stuff may be happening within the 3 to 4 weeks or 3 to 4 months. It could even be 3 to 4 days. Or it could be something that's been going on for the last 3 to 4 years. Because Pentacles are years, Cups are days, Wands are weeks. I think it's something like that when it comes to time frames. So this person definitely wants to come together. We see 2 cards with people coming together, working together, collaborating. Yes, it's 3 of Cups. 3 and 3, but I mean, this could be divinely orchestrated. Oh, I saw 2332, so the numbers are mirroring. Definitely wanting to come together, celebrate, work together, celebrate. I think this person wants to put work in this relationship, you know, but it's going to require some people putting up boundaries and things, blocking out anything, any sort of temptation, any sort of addictions, or it could be third party, it could be work, or anything that could be an interfering party in a relationship. It could be a limited mindset. It could be impulsive behaviors, addictions, anything that could interfere. It's like what everybody has their own devil. You know, everybody's devil is different, you know? So it's like a matter of creating boundaries and blocking out anything that can interfere with your relationship, interfere with this new beginning. But I think this is looking good, but I don't like, when we think about like third party, if you and this person were just communicating, you were just talking, then it shouldn't be too much of a big deal about them talking to other people. Because if you're not in a relationship, then, you know, it's okay to talk to other people, because you're not in a committed relationship. Now, if you were in a relationship and this person, somebody could be ending a third party situation. So, but I'm not reading it like that. I'm reading it more like you and this person aren't even in a relationship. You're just communicating, and that something has triggered them to want to make a decision, a final decision, a decision that will lead to growth, that will lead to expansion, lead to something that's very long-term and serious. Okay, so let me see. I'm going into message cards. Let's see the roses and love deck. Roses and love. Roses and love. Roses and love. Roses and love. Okay, I got 2 cards. I just want to hear your voice. And I crave you. You know? I just want to hear your voice and I crave you. I feel like if you and this person are not in contact, look, I keep tabs on you. Keeping tabs on you. Yeah, I was about to say, if you and this person are not in communication with each other, this person misses your voice. They miss being in your presence, possibly being in your energy. This person may be watching you, whether it's on social media, if they know where you are, especially, I mean, like if you work together, then they may know where to find you, right? If they know where you live, they know where to find you. If they know your habits, they will know where to find you, right? So this person is watching you. Let's see what other messages come out. I'm going to use this other deck. Three cards. The first one, reaching your goal. Everything you want from this connection will manifest in the near future. So I did mention 3 to 4 weeks, 2 to 4 months. Divine timing. Be patient while things are unfolding. The connection is worth the wait. And past lives. You have known this person before. It is a soulmate from a past lifetime. So some of you may feel very connected to this person, like you've known them before. If some of you are single, I would say that, and I'm gonna mention myself as an example because some of you may resonate with this. I have had instances where, let me look at the bottom, stay optimistic. Positive thinking and faith will bring romance into your life. You know, so that maybe stay optimistic. So what I wanted to say was that for me, I feel like there is somebody out there for me. But there may be some, like, and the reason why I'm saying that is because, you know, sometimes I have, it's like I see something. I have dreams. I'm what they call a seer. You know, I'm clairvoyant to an extent, you know. And I've seen who may possibly be my person. Like, I mean, I haven't seen their face, but I know there's somebody that's for me, you know? And maybe that some of you feel that too. Like you may be sensing this person. You may be sensing their energy. That may resonate. I know it's a little woo-woo, you know, and I don't really like talking about that stuff, but you know, there definitely could be someone out there for you. You don't know if you may have met this person already. Like me, I really don't know if I've met this person. I don't know. But I sometimes sense them. And that's when I'm more receptive. And not distracted by life, you know? So some of you may feel that way too, that there may be somebody for you, that you sense that there's somebody out there for you. You may have met this person already. You may not have met them, but you sense them. You may have dreamt about them. You may have dreamt about them. Dreams are so funny though. So I'm going to end the reading there. Wow. Okay. I was going to end the reading, but I just want you to see this. Why do I deserve someone like you? I did mention somebody feeling like they're not worthy. So that may resonate with you too in some way. Okay. I'm going to end the reading there. I hope this reading was helpful to you in some way, somehow. If it was, please like, share, and subscribe to Artemis Oracle. My name is Tan. I'm your reader, and I'm wishing you a wonderful holiday season. Take care. Bye.